Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video I will be talking about the best star cards, in my opinion, for Bossk in Heroes vs Villains game mode. Now I'm going to continue with this mini-series, I guess, I should call it. This is our first villain that I'm going to discuss, and let's get into it. So Bossk is a very interesting villain. He hasn't gotten a lot of changes during the years. No big changes, as I recall. If he's gotten any changes, I don't know. But there is some leaks. I mean, some people think that he's gonna get a reticle buff. His reticle is very wide, and it's very hard to hit enemies with the reticle. So I'm going to show you two setups in HEV for Bossk. One of them is if you know how to aim with Bossk, then you should be totally fine. And one if you have a lot of trouble with this reticle, and then I will show you different setup. So I'm just gonna get straight into this. There's almost all of Bossk star cards is useful, except two in Heroes vs Villains. Now, two that I want you to skip is Sniper Expert and Unrelenting Predator. These two aren't really the greatest in HEV. Maybe they could be useful in Trooper game modes, but yeah, I would skip them in HEV. I'm going to get to the first setup here. Name your poison, and I love this setup. I haven't used this setup ever since launch. I've actually tried different things, but this setup is just, it's final to me. So basically, name your poison, which will regain a small amount of health for each second it stays within the cloud from Deoxys grenade. Health per second 50 to 30, depending on the level. Now, this is really good if you pair it up with Lingering Deoxys. Deoxys grenade will spew out smoke for a longer duration at 6 entire seconds at epic. So if you could put this one too, but then I'll show you the other star card why I used it instead of this, because you could do a whole Deoxys grenade setup, but I don't think it's optimal. So so basically what you could do is just throw out the Deoxys grenade, well, throw out everything his abilities. His abilities are only bombs, obviously. So yeah, so you can stay for, I don't know how regular it is, but probably minimum 10 seconds you can stay in the cloud, gaining health every second, and just keep dodging. And if you know how to hit enemies, you don't even have to use Predator Resonance if you don't want to. Because then we get to the third star card, Multi-Traps. Bossk throws out 2 additional proximity mines that have a larger detonation radius. So not only does he throw out 2 more mines, it's also increased detonation area, which is very, very OP. So that's why I use this instead of this one. Because the proximity mines does a lot of damage, so if you pair it up with this one and the Deoxys grenade, you could easily, if you know how to dodge and hit the opponent with your normal reticle, then you could easily take them out. You could put on the Predator Resilience, Predator Instincts, the grenade spewing thing, but it's an animation, and if you know how to aim, you probably wouldn't need to use it, but you can always use it. Anyways, so this is my favorite setup that I would advise you to pick and play with if you know how to aim with Bossk. Now, if you don't know how to aim Bossk, we obviously want to do a more Predator Instinct setup, so you could just throw out bombs. So then I would definitely pick this one. He gets a reduction from 10 to 20% if he uses it, which is very good. And then I would keep this on. Or probably pick this one still, yeah. So I will pick if you if you're an average Bossk, I don't wanna say anything dumb here, but if you're an average Bossk, then I would pick this setup with Name Your Poison, Predator Resilience, and multi-traps. If you're good with Bossk and wanna find a good setup, I would choose this setup. So I'm gonna stop rambling on here. Thank you guys for watching. This is my personal favorite start cards with Bossk. I really like using him because not a lot of people use him. He's very underrated, in my opinion. Better than you think, in my opinion. He's much better than Aiden and Boba Fett, if you know how to use him. So, yep, that is my Bossk review here for Heroes vs Villains. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully it'll be helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.